Hey everybody, welcome back. Hope everyone's having a blessed day. Alright guys, I got another little tool related video for you here. Another pickup, another DEWALT product. This one here is part of the Atomic Compact series. It says where size matters. This is 20 volt brushless system. The part number for this is DCF512B. This tool here is made in Mexico. Alrighty, and then this is their 1/2 inch drive. So see what else here we got here on the box. Anything else I can share with you? It does have variable speed trigger on it as well. It says there is no load speed, but it's from 0 to 250 RPMs as your max for the variable speed trigger. Max torque for this is 70 foot-pounds, so I will be torquing something down, and we'll see how close it is to that. The overall length of this is 14.2 inches, so right around 14 inches, and the weight of this tool, it says 2.4 pounds, so we'll just round it up and just up to 2.5 pounds. Warranty for this is the same as most of all their other tool warranties. It does have a 3-year limited warranty on it, or a 1-year full service plan or a warranty, and then it also got your 90-day money back guaranteed. And as you do see it right here, it does say made in Mexico with the date that it was made, 2024, so it was made this year. So this thing's fresh out of the box. It does come in this nice cardboard box package here. It does come with your instruction manual, and like I said, just a little bit of cardboard around it here as well, and then wrapped inside this plastic bag. I like about this is that the battery holder on it is sideways like this. It's not like this. So you can kind of get it into some tighter spots. Sometimes when you have the one like this, if you're trying to get into a tight spot with it, it could get in the way. So having the battery turned to the side just gives you a bit more room. Only thing is, when you go to stand it up, you can't stand it up on its back like this. You have to set it down flat, which is fine. Now this right here, this is your lock switch here. So you do have a lock right here on it. To change it from forward to forward and reverse, you have this piece right here for back and forth. It does have a snap ring here, so you can open it up to lubricate, clean, or whatever. Also, it's probably real easy to replace the anvil if you strip any parts out here. You just pop that clamp out and just pull it out and just swap it on out. This one here, I don't see any kind of modes where you can switch it between, so it's just basically got one mode, and that's about it. So we go ahead. I'll go ahead in here and just take a quick look at it here. Like I said, we'll pop that off. It does have the single, also has the single LED light here as well. Like I said, it is a variable speed trigger too. And that's the slowest as it'll go right there. You can't get any slower than that. And that must be your 250 RPMs right there. Like I said, forward and reverse, it's pretty beefy. It doesn't so you shouldn't worry about hitting it, messing it up, you know, where it doesn't want to go back, knock it out of gear or whatnot. Let me go ahead, we'll get a torque wrench out and we'll torque a bolt, and we'll just see how it works. Alright guys, so I got basically the same setup here. I got the 1/2 inch bolt here. I grabbed the deep socket. I'm sorry, it's a 19 millimeter, 3/4 19 millimeter, but anyway, we'll just go ahead and try it out. And that thing puts down a pretty good amount of torque there when you get down to the fastening torque, and then taking it off takes it out pretty easy. Let me go ahead, torque it down to 65, and then we'll see how well. I don't think it's breakaway torque, but like I said, I'm just curious if we have something that's 65, how closely accurate is to 65. Not that it matters, because usually with a ratchet you would break it free and then use the tool if it's super tight. Let's go here, 65. So there we go. We got it set for 65. Let me lock that down. Let's just go ahead and we'll tighten this thing all the way up, back up. Alright, and we'll put the torque wrench on it and tighten it. There's 65 right there. And we'll put it back in reverse and see how well. So it does have a safety on it to where if the torque isn't met, it won't keep going. So that will help from saving from burning it up. So that's 65 foot-pounds right there. And as you see, it took about 4 tries and it busted it free. So let's go ahead and let's knock it back down to, let's just take it to 60 and see if it's a little easier on 60. Just go ahead and all right, let's get it back to 60. There's 60. So we got it set at 60, back to 60 foot-pounds here. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. It's kind of hard with the glare. So back at the 60, put it back on the ratchet, and then we'll see it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, 60, it didn't want to break it. So 60, it shouldn't be a real big issue anyway. That's kind of a silly test, but just something to keep in mind. Let's go ahead. It says 65 pounds, so let's tighten it up to 65, and then we'll see if it moves at all with the torque wrench. We'll try tightening it. So there's 60, and it just shut off on its own. We'll set the torque wrench back to 65, and then we'll see if the torque wrench moves any. So we'll see how close it is to 65 here. There's 65. You guys can see that or not. Probably should have been better doing it this way. There you go. So 60, 65. Put it back on the socket. If there's a way I can mark this so you guys can see it a little bit better. Let me go ahead. Let me swap this around, and actually, let's just go ahead and do it. So here we go. I'm going to see if it'll move at all. And it didn't move at all. So 65, it may be more than 65, but right at 65, the socket didn't move at all. So it's 65 or greater than 65. Now this torque wrench is not you can't use it for setting the torque for braking away 65 pounds. So I can't really do that. So that's going to be about it as far as what we're going to be able to do with this torque wrench. Let's go back and I'll get some snap ring pliers. Let's pop this anvil out and just take a little look inside here as well. All right, guys, just wanted to show you real quick inside here. As you do see, like I said, just a single C-clip here, and you pull that out, and so that means single snap ring and come out. And as you can see, it does come plenty lubricated, lots of lubrication inside the ratchet as well. Like I said, there's two little balls inside there that come with it, and some pins if you really need to pull this apart. So it shouldn't be really any problem getting this apart. It came apart pretty quick. One more thing, guys, also be very careful when you go ahead and put this back together. It's very hard to get this back in there because the 2-ball detents sit on the two springs that you see inside there, and you got to push down on this plate to get it. I was having a really hard time. I ended up having to take and get a screwdriver and push down on this plate, 2 screwdrivers, one on each side, and push down on this plate to get it to go in there. Like I said, it's pretty tight. So like I said, don't take this apart unless you're changing it out, because it's a bit of a pain to get it all back together. Just wanted to share that with you. All right, guys, just wanted to show you real quick. Came apart pretty easy. Just a single snap ring in there and come right out. Like I said, it does, as you guys can see, it does come fairly well lubricated as well. Here, I'm not sure about how many teeth this is. I'm betting it's probably somewhere around 70 to 60 teeth. Now here is the anvil. As you can see, it is a dual pawl anvil on it, and there's three teeth per engagement per side, so it's really 6 teeth per engagement when you go ahead and use it. Now, if you want to pull this whole pawl apart here, you just have to just pull these pins out right here to get each pawl out. And then also there's a roll pin back here that holds this back plate on here for locking it from left to right. And then also underneath here, it's kind of hard to see, but you can see there is a there's ball detents inside here. So there's probably 2 on each side. So it's a lot of stuff going on inside this piece right here as far as machining wise here. And then here's your cover plate that goes down over top of this thing. And this thing's, like I said, it's about 1/8 of an inch thick. It's a pretty thick plate right here that goes over top of this that locks down in there, and you can lock it all together. But like I said, I just wanted to show you guys that. Like I said, it's pretty cool. And here's this piece right here. If you, like I said, all these pieces are replaceable. But with that being said, guys, I wanted to share that with you. Thank you, guys. I hope you have a great day. God bless and stay safe. Therefore, go and make disciples of all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. Matthew 29:19. All right, guys, I know it can be a little daunting sometimes to go and share your faith with someone when I know that you don't do it a lot or you haven't really done it. The more you do it, the more comfortable you get sharing it with people. But I just pray that if you haven't heard the word or don't know the word, I pray that you would just seek Jesus, read his word, talk to someone, join a local church, and just get to know him. But that's it, guys. I wanted to say thanks and God bless. Have a great day.